Well, hello on this Wednesday. Yeah, yesterday 43 degrees. Had we gone 1 degree warmer, it would have been the warmest day since December 15th when we had those December tornadoes. But it was in the top 12% of warm days for the 8th of February. Not a record though, 50 degrees the record. And regardless, the warmest day since Christmas Eve when we were last 43 degrees. And this in from NOAA as they analyzed the United States temperature data for the month of January. No surprise, it was a cold January nationwide, mostly because of our temperatures here in the central and eastern part of the country, coolest since 2014, just like it was for much of Minnesota and the Twin Cities. But globally, yeah, look at this. Just to show you the big picture of climate change, all-time record highs last year, 815, compared to only 176 record all-time cold temperatures. So that's the story of climate change, 4-1 or 8-1 in terms of record highs versus record lows. And speaking of the heat, Southern California, an extremely rare episode of heat for February. They have heat advisories for the Los Angeles area. Temperatures could get close to 90 for some spots on the lower elevations around the Los Angeles area. So just some incredibly odd heat for this time of year. The Santa Ana winds blowing, but not something they normally see in the depths of winter in Southern California. Just some flurries today for Minnesota. Northern Minnesota did see a fresh coating of snow overnight, but a more vigorous clipper. It's still a clipper, but it's definitely got a little more energy and a little more moisture than our average clipper coming for tomorrow. So this is going to give us some snowfall, especially in northeastern Minnesota. That's where we'll see it add up the most. And then a cold high pressure settles in for late Friday into Saturday. So here's the timing of the snow. Morning for northwestern Minnesota. Right on the cusp of the metro by 3 p.m., but it's going to come right in time for the evening commute. So 4 to 8, 9 p.m. we'll have snow showers and then maybe some sprinkles on the backside. Temperatures are going to keep going up behind the snow. So it'll be in the 20s to around 30 as the snow falls. About an inch in the Twin Cities. You get into some of the northeastern suburbs, could see a couple inches, but looks like northeastern Minnesota into northern Wisconsin is where we'll see the jackpot. And then it'll continue tomorrow night. Farther up the North Shore, could see a half foot of snow up around the Grand Marais area. And behind it, cold air moves in. So our high is going to be tomorrow night. We'll be in the mid-30s, even early Friday, and then temperatures drop through the day as this colder air slides in. They'll be with us for about half the weekend. Saturday is going to be pretty chilly, back below zero for most areas. I know I said I don't see sub-zero in sight for the Twin Cities. Well, it looks like we might drop 1 or 2 degrees below early Saturday. Some teens below zero again, even in northern Minnesota. Nothing like what we've had, though. Some single-digit highs to around 10 degrees. Pretty chilly day, but with sunshine Saturday. And then we're already back up to around 20 here in the southern part of the state Sunday, teens to the north, and then much warmer next week. In fact, it looks like after the weekend temporary cool spell moves out, overall, a ridge of warmth, upper level ridge comes in from the west, and that's going to spell warmer than normal temperatures again on and off next week. So it could be quite mild. In fact, by Tuesday already, we may be above freezing. So a couple of cooler days after the mild stuff early Friday. 20 still probably in northern Minnesota on Tuesday. But then if the European model is to be believed, and it nailed yesterday, a week ago, it gives us not 1, but maybe 2 days of 40-degree temperatures next week. Yeah, and then we're heading into the second half of February. The real cold stuff just doesn't really make an appearance as much anymore. Still can, of course, into early March, but it's less cold and definitely sticks around for less. So I think the worst of winter is definitely behind us. Temperatures today, slow drop actually to around 30 by the end of the day. And then tomorrow, again, that high will be late. We're talking evening after we see the snow. Again, about an inch for the Twin Cities, some 2-inch amounts to the northeast, and then again, some sprinkles on the back end as temperatures keep going up Thursday night into the mid, maybe even upper 30s into early Friday. And then the temperatures drop through the day Friday, and what's become a familiar pattern, it will be cold by Saturday morning, back below zero. And then back to more seasonable temperatures by Sunday, Monday. And as I mentioned, looks like we'll see 30s, maybe even some 40-degree temperatures again next week.